Hi guys, my name is Steven, and welcome to video number 6 in this new series where I'm building a login registration system with CodeIgniter. What I'm doing in this video is I'll be creating a new model with a function called canLogin, which will essentially evaluate whether a user can log in with the credentials that they entered. So the first thing I'll do is create a new model. We'll call it model_users, just like we're loading here. Open up my PHP tag, and I'll leave it open, and I'll say class model_users extends, I think it's users, just double check that really quick, model_users, good, extends ci_model. Okay, now I'm going to create a public function and call it can_log_in. Okay, now we're not passing any variables to this. I'm just going to rearrange this a little bit. We're not going to pass any variables to it because I'm just going to grab the variables right from the post data using the CodeIgniter way, which means essentially I have access to their post data, whether I'm in the controller or in the model or even in the view. You can use that post function that I showed you before. So let's do that. First thing I want to do is set two where specifiers for the username and password. So this db where email is equal to this input post email. Okay, and now I'll just copy this where password is equal to MD5 whoa, what did I do? Okay, I only had 3 there, I think. Perfect. That looks like too much there. Oh, derp. I only need 1 there. Okay, cool. That makes sense. And then what I'll do is I'll create a query object and set it equal to this db get. So this is the get will actually take any where specifiers already previously to it. And all I have to do is, with the get function, is pass in the table that I want to get it from. So in that case, it's just users. And then I want to go if. So now this query will be an object of whatever's returned. We can go num_rows is exactly equal to 1, which means if it found a user, meaning if they actually did enter valid credentials, then return true, else return false. Perfect. We should already be entered into connected to the database. Now all I have to do is actually insert a user before I can actually test this. So I'll go back into my MySQL database, click on insert, and I'll create someone with the email of hello@welcome.com. Then what I'm going to do is, I'll show you how to find this, create an MD5 hash of the word password. So I'll just go to Google, and this is what I do all the time. I'll go MD5 hash generator miracle salad. Sweet. I'll just type in password MD5, and there's my MD5 hash. Copy it, and then just paste it right here. Perfect. Now you'll notice, like right here, I encrypt whatever they typed to MD5, and then I want to compare that to the entry in the database. This is important because I actually don't want to store any like raw passwords on the database. That's a huge security risk. So what I do is I encrypt it, and when we register a user, we'll also encrypt their password. Right now we're doing it manually with a generator, but our code will actually be set up to do this eventually. And if you're familiar with other ways of like login registration systems, this will be really familiar to you. Cool. Now actually, I believe it should work. So what I'll do is I'll enter some bogus information. And there we have incorrect username password. Notice I actually I don't have a callback to check if the email exists. That's a pretty big security risk because that way somebody could just go through, like, they could brute force it, I guess. I'm not sure. That's where they literally try every single like possibility of like email addresses or whatever. But that way, like, I'm not telling them if an email exists or not. I'm just saying if they can log in with their credentials or if they can't, which is the best way to do it as far as I've been taught. So what I'll do is I'll even try some other types of validation. And now I'll actually try and log in with the good credentials. .com, and then password is password. Incorrect username password. Okay. Let's just try this again. Welcome.com. Okay. Gonna pause it. Okay, I'm back. I figured it out. When I copied this line, I actually didn't change the post password. Maybe you noticed that and were laughing at me the whole time and saying, haha, what an idiot, Steven. You know, you copy a line, you have to change it. Duh. Okay, so yeah, I changed that, and this should hopefully work now. I'll go hello at welcome.com. Password. Boom. We logged in. Now, there's a couple other things we want to do right after we log in, like create the session data right here before we return true. Because if they can log in, we want to log them in right away. And we can actually do that right in this callback, and it'll be really cool. But we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.